Hello everyone, salutations. So today we are going to cover up SOP3 of Skillset 4 database concepts using LibreOffice Base. As you can see, I have already opened the LibreOffice Base software and created a database SOP3. Alright, so this is State Board of Maharashtra syllabus standard 12 commerce. Okay, so previous to SOPs, SOP1 as well as SOP2 questions are completed and the videos are also uploaded. You can please check out that also. In that, I have uh, explained, I have demonstrated the steps. I have demonstrated the steps how to create the database from the scratch. Okay. Then how to create the table. Because I have covered those two things extensively in previous videos, I am not going to repeat that once again. I have already created the database, and as usual in this third SOP also they have not mentioned the name of the database. So I have given the name of the database as SOP3. I have already created the database, and as per the question I have also created the table product. Okay. So the question said you have to create a table called product with the field names. Field names. I will open the table and show you. The field names are product ID, product name, quantity, rate, and model year. And accordingly, I have entered details. Okay, I have entered the records, eight records. Uh, Eight minimum records are to be inserted as per the question. So I have done that. Okay, and after that, there are five sub questions which represent uh, four represent report creation and one represent query creation. Okay, so that I'm going to demonstrate step by step. So after creation of the table, the first question is generate report to display records in ascending order of product name. This is the product name field or the column. Okay, so I have used the regular products stationery used by us teachers as well as students. Okay, so they want the report. They want the report in ascending order related to this field, that is product name. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so first you have to go to the reports tab, choose the wizard option. Okay, now the wizard option is very simple because you get the steps in this manner. There are 6 steps. Complete each and every step and the report will be generated. Okay, so as we have only one table in this database product, we will select, it is already product, no other option. Okay, and we will select all the fields. Then don't directly click on the finish button, go to the next. Either click on the next button or you can directly click on the step number 2, next step. Okay, the next step is to label the fields. So if you want to change the label of the fields in the report, okay, so you can change it. For product ID, I will just type ID. Okay, if you want to change, you can change. Otherwise, you can just let it be. Then next, okay, grouping, no such grouping as per the question. Sorting, yes, the question says product name has to be sorted as in ascending order. Okay, so here you can click on this drop down and choose product name. Okay, and ascending is already selected and there is no other field they have asked in the question. So we will go with only one field and go to our next step. Either you can click on the name of the step in this manner or click on the next button. But go through all the steps. Okay, now look of the report. Okay, so several options are there. I will go with all the default settings. You can also choose, then create report. Yes, I will slightly change the name. Okay, because we are going to have 4 reports and 1 query. Okay, as per the question. Product name. and click on the finish. So now you can see this report has been generated, and as per the question, all the product name, they are arranged in ascending order: B, E, G, H, N, P, P, P. All right. Then this P, that also you can see A comes first, E comes next, in that manner. Okay. So everything is arranged in alphabetical order, and you can see other fields are also rearranged as per these, because 1 came here, 2 is here, 3 is here. Alright, so that is followed in all the fields. This is how we completed our first sub question. The second sub question is to generate report to display records in descending order of product rate. Okay, that is also simple. Go to the wizard option. Okay, so we will choose the table that we have, product, only one table we have, select all the fields, go through all the steps. Okay, I'm not changing any field name right now for labeling, no grouping, sorting, yes, sorting. Okay, so what is asked to sort? Product rate is asked to sort. So this is the rate, and we have to sort in descending manner. Okay, no other field is asked, so go to the next step. Default settings are fine. I will slightly change the name, add a underscore symbol and rate word. Finish. Rate. Okay, highest rate first. So 150, then 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. No problem, because it is having the same rate, so it is grouped in this manner. Then 4, 6 is again grouped in this manner. Okay. So this is arranged in descending order. Second question is also done. See, it's so simple. Okay. The third question is generate report to display model year wise product list. Okay, so I will once again choose the wizard option, the table, product. Okay, and now I will not choose all the fields. Okay, so they said to generate a report model year wise. So I will choose model year first and use this button. Okay, single arrow button. Choose this one, model year wise product list. So product name. Okay, and I will select this also. And I'm not choosing any other fields. But if your teacher teaches in some another way, please follow that. Okay, please follow your teacher strictly. But this is also fine as per the question. Okay, I will go with this and go through all the steps. And any sorting is asked. Sorting is actually not asked, but I will sort the model year in ascending order, because it says the report should be year wise. Okay, so I will go with model year in ascending order. Okay, then go through all the steps, underscore model year or simply year, click on finish. Okay, now see 2002, 2003, 4, 5, year wise which products were added, the list is available. Okay, now why I am saving all the reports? Okay, because when your examiner is going to ask me, so this question along with table creation has 5 sub questions. Show me the output of the third one randomly if it is asked. Okay, so you can see the third question is related to model year. Okay, click on this model year and show the output to your examiner. Okay, so everything must be ready before you call the examiner to examine the output. Okay, it's not that examiner is coming and you are opening or doing the steps. Okay, performing the steps to create report in front of the examiner, that is not very impressive. Okay, even the HTML outputs, if you are showing any other skill set output, if you are showing, all the outputs must be ready. If your HTML contains multiple outputs, okay, so it should be available in multiple tabs. Just switch on the tabs, okay, and show the outputs. But outputs must be executed. Okay, you just have to show the output, try to explain the output, and if the examiner is asking any other question, answer the question properly. Okay, so everything must be ready before you call the examiner, and try to cross check with the question. Once you are finished with performing, okay, you have got the output, don't directly call the examiner. First you check, you read the question word to word and see word to word if your output matches with the question. Once you are satisfied, then call the examiner. Otherwise, examiner is coming and pointing out something that you have not done this or you have not done that, if that is not complete. Okay, so there is a possibility of losing the marks. Perform completely, check it till you are satisfied with your output. Be sure, okay, prepare yourself, and then call the examiner. Take 5 more minutes, no problem, for this kind of preparation, but it's a good prep before you call the examiner. Now, next, fourth one is to build a query to display amount. Okay, so query. So the question is about query. Go to the queries tab and build a query to display amount. I will use the design view. The design, you can use the wizard view also, or any other view, SQL view also, no problem. But design view is actually easy to operate because you just have to select the fields and your query is literally ready. Okay, we have only one table product, add it, close it. Okay, now start selecting the fields. This is why the design view is simple to create the query. But according to the need, we have to switch to design view sometimes wizard is fine, and sometimes according to the need, SQL view is suitable. Okay, so it depends upon the question. And here, one, two, okay. Product name I have selected twice, so I'll do the rectification. I'll remove this. And as per the question, they said do a multiplication between quantity and rate. So QTY, okay, and give a multiplication symbol, that is asterisk symbol, and type rate. Rest all things are arranged automatically, the double quotes are coming automatically. Alias you type, means when this extra field will be added, what should be the name? Okay, what should be the name? If you don't provide any alias, this will be considered as the name of the field. Okay, but in question they said display amount. Okay, so I will type amount. So this is complete. Now you can click on the edit menu and use the shortcut F5 or click on this run query option. Now you can see the multiplication has been done. Okay. So once this is complete, this is done. Very, very simple. Now save the query. So when the examiner asks, it will be ready to show. Bill. I will name the query as bill. Click on OK and this is done. See, the query is ready under the queries section. Now the last is report. They have asked to generate a bill. Now we see the question, generate a bill report with appropriate titles and calculate amount for each record. Now they have asked to show titles in the report, okay, not just show some report in some ascending order or descending order. For that, wizard is very suitable, use that. But when they are telling to add some titles, some labels, some text boxes, okay, then design view is suitable because design view allows you to add several extra labels. okay, or titles. So it is simple. See, we have already created a query to calculate amount. Just now we have created. So we have to use that query to display our report. Okay, query can also be used to create a form or a report. Okay, so we will go to the design view. Now this is the design view. First of all, pay attention to this. By default, it is going to show table, but it has other options, query. We will generate this report based on our query. Okay, so I will click on query. But by chance, if your screen turns like this, don't worry, just continue. Okay, now our name of the query was bill. So choose the name of the query as bill. As you choose the bill, okay, name of the query, you get all the fields available in the bill query here, and you have to add each and every field. Okay, so amount we have prepared in the bill query, model year, product ID, product name, quantity, rate. This was already existing, except amount, all were existing in the product table, but amount was not there. Okay, the question specifically tells generate a bill report which with appropriate titles. Titles we have to add and calculate amount for each record. That we have done already in our bill query. Okay, so we are just using bill query instead of the product table. Okay, because the calculation is already available in our bill query. We will separately not do anything to our product table. Okay, once it is done in the bill query. Now start adding the fields one by one. First of all, we will add ID. So select the ID and use this insert button. Click on this insert button. And in background, everything will get settled on its own. If you are facing this issue, okay, then just continue. If you are not facing any issue, the software is running very smoothly, then no problem. Then choose the name, insert. Okay. Now in background also you will be able to see the things are getting inserted. Quantity, insert. See, it's getting inserted. You can see over here. Rate, insert. Model year, insert. And finally, insert the amount. All are inserted and close it. Once they are inserted, close it. Calculation is already done. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the calculation. If you want, you can just increase this section. Oh my God, little bit. You can also reposition them using this. Using your mouse, you can just reposition your elements also. Okay, but right now I will not reposition them. I will put them as it is because you will understand once you see the report. This is the design view. Okay, you can do several changes in the design. See, now I am trying to reposition. This is the label actually. This is the label. Label only has the text. It indicates what is available in the text box. Okay. In text box will be the actual amount available in the field. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Let me just reposition this a little bit. Yes, this is fine now. Yes, this is fine. Okay. So now as per the question, I will add the title and see if you by mistake if it happens that product name, for example, product name has been inserted twice. So you can just select and remove whatever is the duplicate one. You can just select and remove them. Delete. Press the delete button from the keyboard. And if you think you have messed up completely, close it and start once again. No problem. But do it carefully next time. Okay. You will need just 2-3 practices and you will be totally fine with this. Okay. So no need to worry. So now see this controls, label, text box, image, chart, all these various type of controls you can use. I will use the label. I have clicked on the label, the cursor changed in this manner. That means you can place the label. How to place the label? Click your left button of the mouse. Okay, now see the button, the label has been started placing itself. I have not left the left button. I am just dragging and now leaving the left button. The label has been placed. Okay, so now here, this is the properties available in the general tab. These are all the properties. Okay, so you can change the look and feel of the single controls. So I will change the text of the label as bill of amount. Bill of amount. Okay, you can also change the font. Click on this little box. You get various options. I will choose bold. Okay, bold italic and some 22 bigger font size. Click on OK. So now you can see that has been applied to the text. Select alignments and middle. Okay, so I have also placed a title, so it's done. Now once you're designing, so you're fine with the designing, then just click on the tools option and click on execute report. See how nicely each and every, now you have got the gaps also. I will tell you how I got these gaps. One line was not sufficient, so it came down. You can do that formatting also. Page numbers, report controls. Okay, and other. Okay, I actually tried to increase this area. If you saw, I was trying to adjust. Okay, I was increasing that area. That is why after each and every record, there is a considerable amount of space. I'll try to reduce this one little bit. Okay, and see if there is any change in our report now. It was tools, execute report. Okay, so now the next one. Previously, this particular line amount 1500 was going down in the next page. Now this came. So little bit adjustments you have to do. Okay, but this is fine. All right, our question is complete. Each and every amount for all the records are complete. You can see amount for all the records. That is actually the multiplication of this and this. Correct. So the SOP is done. If you need to write this in the journal, you have to write all the steps. Steps to create means whatever you have done. Steps to create database, steps to create table, insert records, and steps to create the report using the wizard, okay, as well as design view. Design view we have just done it now. Then steps to create query in design view. All these steps are available in the textbook, but you have to just change little bit as per the question. Okay, modify little bit as per the question. You have to add the words used in the question. Okay, and little bit modification is needed, but once you read from the textbook the steps, you will understand what needs to be modified as per the question. So I hope so this was helpful to you. I will also update the videos, upload the videos for SOP3 of computerized accounting with GST. That one is remaining. And SOP4, they have declared non-evaluative. But if I get time, I'll try to update that also. Okay, because you know already I'm trying to update all the SOPs. I'm trying to demonstrate all the SOPs for you. All right. So I'm very thankful for the suggestions. Please like the video and subscribe the channel. Please subscribe the channel if it is helpful. feel this demonstration was helpful, please share with your friends and colleagues. And take care, everybody. I'll see you in the next video.